Until recently, we had a situation in which investors into the safe assets, treasury, they were willing to forego revenues, convenience, returns, because they wanted to have the safe assets. This has changed.
With this year 95 billion euro of lending and investing in the group of EIB, the bank as the mother company, and the European Investment Fund as our subsidiary. Of course, we can play an essential role, not the only role, but an essential role.
So there is, it's a long shot, this example, but it's saying that actually if you have specific social investment measures that think at labor for participation and better outcome for people, you may have economic effect.
From the point of view of the Austrian National Bank, it's really important, as I already stated a lot of times today, that we ensure our commitment on price stability. That's what we have to fulfill, and that's what we will fulfill.
The question for me from a fiscal policy point of view is how to do that. And certainly for the first few years, we can use debt for that. We can have more debt, except the fiscal rules in Europe prevent that. So I think it would be a good idea to actually not only make exceptions for defense in investment in those fiscal rules, but also broaden the exceptions to other areas where we need them, right?
We should not forget that there are not only problems, but a lot of business opportunities. We have seen the investments growing very much in the periods of changes. So if we want to see the positive side is there. And we see fragmentation everywhere from any sector, probably in energy or in telecom, where in China and the US there are 3-4 operators. In Europe there are dozens.
I'm quite happy that we have now this government program, and also with the measures and saying now we are going for this kind of consolidation, also with active measures in order to stimulate growth, in order to anchor a little bit this uncertainty.
Even as Europe and even as a government, we need to be more pragmatic, and we need to look more into how are we going to transfer policy and words into action.
Do you see anybody having a specific plan on what you just mentioned?
No.
Okay.
We invested outside the budget. We had the so-called ASFINAG. We could do an ASFINAG also for the energy grid for the 10 billion you said.
Draghi summarized it in his nice report. We know this, we know the whole agenda for many years. It didn't happen so far.